Haha, good evening and welcome to the Sunday Scaries. Once again, I am Johnny One Take, and I am here with a new game. A game I'm very excited to play. Has been on my list since beginning of the year, maybe? Hopefully it's not too loud. But I will turn that down a little. There we go. Okay, so this is a game called A Hand with Many Fingers, and it is a conspiracy theorist game about a real conspiracy, supposedly. So I'm very excited to see that. It seems like my kind of jam, and we're going to go have some fun connecting pieces of information on a board with string. So let's check it out. Game requires you to take notes. I'll probably do it between sessions if I'm doing it at all. Regarding capitalism and conspiracy. I've just heard that the archives down on Marshall Boulevard might have some documents that are useful for my next article. I'm sure you understand that my schedule is far too busy to get down there myself. In any case, it should be excellent practice for your thesis. All the best, Professor Harford. Okay. So we're doing standard keyboard and mouse controls for this one. Latin America, the Middle East, Africa, Australasia, Europe, East Asia, North America, and Southeast Asia. No South America? I cannot pick up that file. That file is not interactable, but let's look around at other stuff. So on here we've got the offices with the card catalog, and the basement is the archives, and annexes A and B. Africa 1979. Click on the front or back cards to flip through the catalog. Okay. Bell, Bernard, Booth, Eaton, Fuller, Fulton, Hall, Hewitt. Quite a few of them in here. I don't think I'm just going to stumble on anything in here. Yep, click to interact with objects. How to research like a pro. Oh, hello. Antarctica may not have had a lot in it in 1979, or whenever this takes place. But you make a good point, Artemisia. Hello, by the way. So anyway, to pick a topic to research, write down a location, a year, and a name of a person or event you'd like to investigate. North America, 1865 Lincoln. Search the card catalog. Find the cabinet that matches the location, the drawer that matches the year, and the card that matches the name. Find the reference numbers you find in the card catalog, and then go down to the archives and find the box with that number. Oh, wow, this is very real. And then read the documents. Cool. Thank you, American Archival Situation. Oh, there's a radio. I cannot change the music, though. So we'll leave it on classical. Alright, so a box has been set aside for us. These files are not accessible. There's a red phone. Oh-ha! Hang on. No sound on this here. George H.W. warning about drugs. Ronald Reagan talking about Nicaragua and Libya and Cuba. Yeah, one assumes eventually we can call someone on that, but we probably don't know who yet. There's our lovely conspiracy board. There's our map. Yeah, they just use Latin America for the entirety of Central and South America, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it probably was repurposed actual footage. I'd be willing to bet, Artemisia. All right, inside this file. Ooh, we got some things. A Sydney banker found dead on January 28, 1980. Francis John Nugent, aged 37, was found in his Mercedes-Benz early Sunday morning. Also, Congress condemns socialist forces in Nicaragua. Okay. So we are to assume these are in some way connected. And on the board now we have Sydney and Nicaragua. But seemingly I cannot move that anywhere. All right. So if we look for Nugent's name in Australasia in 1980, maybe we will find something else. I haven't found a way to flip them over and see anything on the back yet. Thus far, there is no button to reverse side. Who is in the photo? I think it's implied that it's that banker dude and maybe Noriega, but I think we'll find out more as we go. Hang on. Nugent. Alright, OS 109.72 and OS 633.75. OS 109.72. Here we go. There's our boy, right there. I don't know if you can have multiple boxes out yet. They might want you to do one at a time because I didn't see spots for more than one. So let's see what else we can find. Alright, so here's the death report. Which I guess we'll put here. Hang on. Alright. So they discovered a silver Mercedes-Benz while on patrol near the Redacted, roughly 150 kilometers west of Sydney. You don't think the person in the headshot is the same person as in the photo? Well, let's take a look again. Hang on. John Francis Nugent, born 1942, etc. Deceased known for co-founding the Nugent Hand Bank with Michael Hand. Apparent cause of death, suicide by self-inflicted gunshot. Effects found on the scene included a .30 caliber rifle and 47 rounds, the business card of William Colby, his lawyer, evidently, his recent lawyer, from the look of it. A ledger of client names. Many are known to the Narcotics Bureau. A Bible with particular words underlined throughout. Pretty weird. All right, hang on. Well, this definitely gets a string from here to here. From here to here. But whether or not it gets one from here to there is another story. Let's look at that again. So that's him there, and I think that's him there. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy in the middle of this picture and in that picture. All right, what else do we have in here? Aha! William Colby, Washington legal advisor for Nugan Unlimited. Former director of the CIA. But let's see what else we can find in that other one. Apparently I can't return them from here. Yeah, it's hard to shoot yourself in the head with a rifle. It can be done, but it's generally uncommon. Ballistics analysis would be easy to determine the position of the gun when the bullet was fired. There's a lot of ones that would not be accessible in that position. It's almost like the cops weren't really asking questions. Not full on, he zipped himself into his own body bag in the backseat of his own car kind of deal, but like, getting there. Getting there. All right, 633.75. Yeah, shot himself while handcuffed in the back of a police cruiser, exactly. $633.75. Let's take a look. Nugan Hand executive vanishes. Michael Hand disappeared after a week after his colleague Bernie Hooten. Interesting. Hang on. There was drug money everywhere, says Nugan Hand Bank insider. Okay, yeah, we can move it, I guess. Let's see here. All right. So, Francis John Nugan was killed in January of 1980. Michael Hand was killed in June of 1980. They co-founded the Nugan Hand Bank together. William Colby was the lawyer and a former director of the CIA. What does the CIA have to do with guns, with drugs and banks in Nicaragua? Well, you won't learn about that in your history class. Frank Nugan. We're gonna need that card at some point. Bernie Hooten, that's the one we need over there. Hang on. Dude. Frank Nugan one. Let's just put that there. Oh, we can't. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Hang on. Move you down slightly.
They can do that?
So he became in charge of it in 1973. Hooten in 1978. Colby doesn't say. Okay. The Brothers by Stephen Kinzer. Nice. Very good. I can't return any of my boxes, which I find funny. All right. All right. So in June of 1980, he went missing from where? Hang on. Somewhere in North America, one assumes. All right. Last name was Hand. Okay. You certainly are welcome to put whatever notes you want to together as well. I'm sure it will be a valuable resource out of Museum. All right, 1980. Let's see if Hand is here. Oop, nope, not what I'm looking for. Thank you. I don't think I saw it there. No. Nope, not listed under 1980. What other years do we have him associated with? I think it's like 73. Oh, 78. Okay. We go back to 78 on here? No. 79. Oh, no, 78. There it is. No. Not under North America for 78. Okay, so that's not where we're going to find this info. Let's see here. Maybe it's under Australasia? Yeah, gonna have to check Australia 78 and 80 because was not in the others. All right, 78. Nope. Oh, Hand and Hooten, both in here. All right, let's see what we find. 633.75, which we just did, and 385.14. Oh, hang on a second. I need to... Well, hang on. Let's find that thing first. So... Ah, nope. I got turned around. $35.14. Here we go. They seem to be the same hand. It was Hand M, and one of the boxes corresponded to the file that I just brought out, so I think it's the same one. But we'll find out in a second. But first, I have to do some moderating. One moment, please. well, thank you, Artemisia. As has become the tradition, usually a few minutes into every broadcast or every stream that I do, I get a bot saying you can get cheap followers on, and then it's redacted. Who says Twitch's auto moderation doesn't do its job? Anyway. Okay, let's do this. Back to the game. 385.14. Michael Hand. Actually, we need to put this one further down. We'll figure out placement of stuff later because we can always rearrange it. But grab that photo. There's Michael Hand. Wow, those dudes look alike, huh? Him and him. Yeah, hang on. I wanted to put it next to him dying, but well, we'll see. I guess we can draw the connection anyway. How do you undo a string? Oops. Yeah. Click and hold on a pin to remove the things. Got it. Okay. Ah! Oh no! Gotta bring it back. Hang on. Nope, don't want that. Hang on. We will connect those. Okay. So we'll look into Colby in a moment, but for now, Australasia, I believe it was, let's see, was it? Hang on. No, I think it's 1980. Nope. Yeah, there was Hand, but then also Hooten. Here we go. 633.75, which we already found, and then 802.84. All right. So the first guy's name was Nugin. Which we will see there. Oh, hang on. Frank Nugin.
So this is
Nugin and Hand.
this is where
N-U-G-A-N. Now I've lost the number. Hang on. It's eight something. Hang on. 802.84. All right. 80284. Here we go. Bernie Hooten, Senior Branch Head of Nugan Hand. Nugan Hand Bank opens new branches. Expansion follows earlier success of Saudi branch under Bernie Hooten. Also from 1980, okay. Chiang Mai export hub for opium from Southeast Asia. Might become important later. Alright, now what's this one say? As requested, Redacted has reviewed the travel history for Maurice Bernard Hooten, or Hooten rather, Bernie. I said Morris Bernard Hooten. There we go. Said it correctly. The records indicate he boarded a flight from Sydney to Manila on 2nd June 1980, after meeting with Redacted, unknown to U.S. services. Other pertinent information from the travel records. Oh, move my video to the upper right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hang on. Let me try that. Hang on one moment. So if I push it over here, it's still covering some, but I can also shrink it. That should be a little better, I think. You shouldn't be missing too much this way. I hope. But let me know. Yes, okay, good. Good. Okay, so let's get back to the game. So, yes, travel history for Morris Bernard Hooten. Manila, June of 1980. So that's going to be... Well, that's still Australasia. Anyway. Several trips to the Geneva premises of Edwin Wilson, unknown to U.S. intelligence services, from 78 onwards. Regular trips to the Middle East from 1978 onwards. Personal endorsement for immigration purposes from Redacted of the Australian Security Intelligence Organization. And travel records from Mr. Hooten marked listed ASIO. Alright, so we're going to follow this dude's flight path to all kinds of places. So...
Stop setting the ship on fire!
I feel the Philippines would be considered Australasia, right? So my wife is playing Atlas right now, which is a pirate game.
I'm not Molly.
Yeah, my thought was that that was going to be the linchpin that was going to draw a whole bunch of things together. And it might still, actually, because I think he's the guy on the right in this photo. But then who is on the left in this photo is the question. Because if we look at this one, that's Nugan, and I think that's Hand. Like, that looks like him, right?
Turns out this is already 100
Huh. But I might have to do... Well, I don't know, because right now, the thing that's got the most points on it is this document. So if I'm centering that, then... Well, let's see, hang on. If we move this up and over, somewhere over there. No, can't do that, can't do that. Why can't we do that? We can't seem to put this anywhere. What's going on? Except where it already was. No, you can move it, I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Yeah, I can move it over here. I just couldn't move it anywhere over there. And in fact, if we move this up here, and this to the center, that has more things radiating out from it to everything else. But we'll see, because we're going to get a lot more going out of this right now. Yeah. Let's say Colby has a file in the Australasian 1979 one. No, okay. What about North America 1979? Colby, here we go. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Artemisia. 488.17. Did we get everything out of this one? Let me double check. We did. Okay. $48.17, first one in the row. Let's find out about this former CIA director turned legal counsel for a bank.
What? Really?
New faces at Nugan Hand.
Sorry, we forgot we have to yell for her to hear us. Because she's at the top there.
Senior figures hope to boost the bank's profile in Washington, D.C. in 1979. Civil War in Angola reaches 4-year milestone.
Yeah, and I'm not sure this is...
Alright, this article says... let's see here. Hang on, let's check something. A note from 1979. It'll be great to see Michael, presumably Michael Hand. I don't think we've met since that Angola business back in 75. All right, so we're going to go look up Angola 1975, Colby and Hand. In any case, I'm sure I can help with the Montagnards, which are the indigenous people in Vietnam, apparently. Just bring me up to speed on any changes you set up shop in Chiang Mai. So Chiang Mai in 79, Angola in 75. All right. Nothing. E. Wilson. Hang on, did I see that name? Edwin Wilson. Here we go. Several trips to the Geneva premises of Edwin Wilson from 78 onwards. Huh. Oh yeah, we can start doing the flight path. That's a good point. Look at all those spots that are opening up on here. All right. So Angola in 75. Oh shoot, I'm thinking of Andorra. That's why I wasn't finding it before. So Angola's in Africa in 75. Okay. Whew. Let's see, actual flight paths. Sydney to Manila in June of 1980. '79. Talking to somebody else about Chiang Mai. And we know that Mike was in Angola in 75. Where did he go after that, though? There's the mention of Chiang Mai again. Or Chiang Mai, rather. All right, back to this one again. Let's see if we know any other obvious ones. So Sydney to Geneva, and Sydney to somewhere in the Middle East, probably Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Bernie was...
Wait, Jeff, you've done this?
looks like Saudi Arabia
But the rest of us have...
and Chiang Mai. Oh, hang on. And then America as well. How Nicaragua and Angola figure into this, we're still figuring out. Something happened in Angola in 1975. Oh yeah, sorry, hang on. You want to see the one that mentioned Washington again? That was the senior figure hopes to boost the bank's profile in Washington, D.C. And that's our boy Bill Colby. Yep. Yep, that's why I'm looking up Angola 75 right now, Artemisia. There's our boy Hand. Any other familiar names? No, just Hand, okay. So what was Hand doing in Angola in 1975? $385.14 and $597. $385.14. Then we go back for $597. Only one file in this one. Let's see here. Hang on. Oh, hang on. The dossier on Michael Hand's history will be delivered as requested in the earliest references from 1965 in Vietnam. Okay. Rewarded a Distinguished Service Cross under fairly graphic circumstances. Decapitation of a VC soldier. Ooh. Alright. So Vietnam in 65. We don't go, our records don't go back to 65. Oh, it might be considered East Asian? No, I mean, even still, it doesn't go back that far. So what does that mean? But that does connect us directly to Hand. Yeah, Michael Hand's history. Yep. That Angola business in 75. Okay.
My understanding is that, so as for the,
We had one more thing we were going to follow on that list.
hey, so about the ladders. About the
Oh,
ladders, they're not going to work.
why does it look like a different one? Oh, it's over here. Aha. Hand. There we go. 385.14 and 597. Phone's ringing. Where is the phone? Phone sounds like it's coming from over here. But there ain't no phone here. Let's go upstairs, see if we can find the phone. That's strange. I don't know what that was about. $590/7. Okay. You mean the door to Annex A? I tried opening that and it did not open. So, or did you mean that door? I don't believe any of the doors will open at this time, but I will check. Nope. Nope. Or something. We'll see. Anyway, what's in 590/7? Right. The organized crime wing of the ruling class. CIA operational review. Oh, that's commentary. That's cute. Okay. Operation Aya feature. Yeah, feature, whatever. A lot of stuff redacted. Apparently it started in 75, though. Initiating officer, our boy Bill Colby, who is tasked with providing covert military support to anti-communist forces in Angola. Withdrawal of colonial blank forces has aided communist-aligned MPLA. An assessment redacted. Well, that would be the Angola business of 75. All right, what's this one say? A cargo flight from the U.S. to Angola carrying ammunition and weaponry. Royal Marine Incorporated. Alright, we catch up in chat. Something happened during Vietnam, after which Han and Nguyen start the bank, and they eventually end up back in Vietnam, where Chiang Mai becomes a hub for opium exporting. Yeah, and it looks like a few other things happening as well in Angola in between. Although apparently that's where Hand and Colby hooked up for the first time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes in. That's both of those ones down. There's another one in here. 161.15 and 786.95. Which ones of those have I done? None. Okay, let's check. 161.15. Is it darker down here now?
It's a regular arrow. It's not a ballista. All he's drawing aggro.
All right, 161.15. Oh, finding some stuff in here. Edwin Wilson. CEO of World Marine Incorporated. Hey, that's about to come up.
I do not understand that.
All right.
If you do it when it's yellow, it's
So, Redacted has organized for Wilson and Hooton to meet and discuss World Marine shipments to Egypt and Libya. Wilson requested a meeting in Geneva, not the World Marine office in Washington. But that means that Washington to Egypt and Washington to Libya go on the travel board. So hang on.
we don't wear it all the time, but
Oh, we don't have Washington to Libya yet. That's interesting. Maybe we'll get there.
now this suddenly says it has 0 ammo. I'm very confused.
Did Hand meet Colby while in the military or after? I don't think we've met since the Angola business in 75. This would imply that Hand and Colby met in Angola in 75. Okay. Someone organized a meeting between Bernie and Ed Wilson at the World Marine offices. Paul said this deal, Paul, whoever that is, that this deal could open a whole new world of opportunities for the bank and that he would redacted. Okay. So this connects Bernie and Ed Wilson. Hang on.
That's too fast.
We haven't met a Paul yet, though, from what I understand. Okay. Maybe in the second file this will become more clear. 78695. Yeah, we have no last name for Paul yet. But we may get one. Seven eight six nine five. What the heck? Is that a roach? Yep. Well, you gotta remember, at some point this was actually news, Artemisia. This our boy? Edwin Wilson. Welcome to the board, Ed. Alright, so World Marine Incorporated. Initiating Officer Ed Wilson, we knew that. Provide international transport facilities for sensitive cargo. and commercial cover for active agents. Well, I mean, everything in this game has been declassified and has indeed been written about in books, supposedly. So, but I mean, the CIA monitors all kinds of stuff. So who can say, right? Or rather, I imagine the NSA monitors it and then gives the CIA a heads up if they were concerned about anything. But I doubt they'd be concerned about this. Provide international transport facilities for sensitive cargo, which is to say weapons, and commercial cover for active agents. Okay. IRS attention to Hellowell's Castle Bank has forced us to find new intermediaries. Okay. This should be connected to both Wilson and Hooten. Let's go ahead and do that now. And since this connects to World Marine, we'll put it there. I don't know if I'm string boarding correctly at all. Wilson was the CEO of World Marine Incorporated, but had a background in military. I don't think he was the CIA guy. I think that was Colby. Though, did he have a connection to them? Maybe, possibly. And maybe we'll get into that soon. Yeah, Colby is almost certainly ex-military, because what was he doing before he was in the CIA, right? Anyway, let's see what this one says. CIA airline set to end flights. Air America was plagued by allegations of involvement in the heroin trade. Top secret testimony confirms U.S. presence in Angola. Okay. We knew about that. Oh, I can almost fit that there. That's so frustrating. There we go. That does fit there. Okay. This series has been marked for disposal. Ooh, hello. The following were marked for disposal: 78695, 597, and 21566. Of which this is 78695. So we should check what 597 is. Did we already find 590/7? Yes, we did. Okay. So then the one we haven't found yet is 21566, I think. Let's look. Yeah, 21566 we have not found yet. Let's go find that right now. Oh, I've gone too far. $215.66. Here we go. 590/7. Gosh, I don't remember. But it is one of the ones we already looked at. Don't look now. But we're being watched. Huh. Moving too fast. I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, Nugan hand. Confirmed via PH. Not sure who PH is. Can I close the window shade? I don't think so. I'll look in a moment. Yeah, let me stick that on the board and then try. You can draw the shade. Maybe. No. I can raise it but not lower it. That's funny. PH. Yeah, it could be Paul H. It's not MH. It's not BH. Let's see what else this says. Oh, this is a receipt from World Marine. We now have company support for opening a Cayman Islands branch. Okay. And now we have a Cayman Islands branch. What do you want to bet that's going to be useful for the Nicaragua stuff? That's connected him on a few levels because it's also part of World Marine. All right. So where do we leave off? 78695? Did we get 78695 yet? No, we did not. Okay. Yeah, Paul Hellowell could be. Could be indeed. All right, let's see about 78695. Seven eight six nine five isn't here. Huh. I didn't know that was allowed. I didn't read that wrong, did I? 78695. 78695 wasn't one of the ones marked for disposal, though. Oh, no, it was. Oh, shoot, it was. Huh. Oh, and here it is, 78695. Okay. No, we did go through it already. It's just we've gotten to the point where we've piled up all these here. And now we're starting to pile them over there. All right. All right. Huh.
Sorry, that's my fault for stating that.
All right. So now we got to figure out what to look up next. '78 Egypt and Libya. Can we look at the files on the desk? No. I tried clicking on them and nothing happened. They're just set dressing.
Okay.
Just check something here.
Ah.
Nope. Yeah, it was 75, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let's look again. Wilson and Houghton to be discussed world marine shipments to go to Egypt and Libya. Oh, it was 78. It was 78. Okay. So we'll check those ones.
This is the funniest fucking conversation.
So Egypt in 78 would be Africa. Nope. Libya would be Middle East. Oh, Houghton. There we go. All right. 161.15 and 802.84. I think 161.15 we already got. Yeah, 161.15 we did get. The other one was 802.84 we already got. Okay. So we've got everything out of those. I'm just going to check something real fast. Hang on. Yep. Oh, hang on. Let me do this. 1 second here. Now to check. to 514 I think we did get, but it's not there. 4817 we got. 824 we got. Okay. Hang on. 6:15:53. Let's see here. One moment.
Okay, I got it. And now I can hear none of you down below.
Hang on.
Yay.
The ticker on the TV said Libya was connected to Cuba and Nicaragua. Yeah, there was all kind of that whole thing that the CIA was toppling governments in, or trying to topple governments in. All right, hang on. I'm going to quickly write a thing down,
Well, it was nice showing you.
just because I want to make note of what we've already gone through. So let me go back and tally all of that.
Liam's gonna try to keep up with the boat while gliding because he's an idiot.
All right, let's take stock. Oh, I'm going to turn the lights on now. Hang on.
Now I'm just looking for like the telltale. Okay, luxury scout, right? Is that the signal I'm looking for?
Just tracking progress. Hmm. Four, 44913. The ones marked. Oh, give me just a second and I will look that up. Hang on. Just gotta finish marking these off. One moment. All right. So we've got. Hang on. 6115 check. 514 check. 5907 check. 78695 check. 21566 on the list. Okay. All right. Marked for deletion were 21566, 5907, 78695. Okay. Sorry, just a second. What? All right. All right. Let's see here. So I think I missed one that I'm gonna go find now, according to the progress checker that I looked up.
Oh, nope, that's a box. I can see this.
61553. What's in this one? Dear Ed Wilson, unfortunately, Redacted stopped working for us shortly after last year's meeting in Hong Kong. So something in Hong Kong, 1977. But Bernie is available for the next meet. He's better placed to discuss the Saudi matter. All right. So Bernie being Bernie Hooton. And then something was connected to Saudi Arabia. But now I can't find what. Oh well, hang on. Yeah, Bernie managed the bank branch in Saudi Arabia. Hang on. Oh, there we go. That was the early success of Saudi branch. That's the article. Boom. Okay. Which connects Hong Kong and Saudi Arabia. But there's another document here. Oh, yeah, that's true. And Sydney. Sydney already has a line to Saudi Arabia, but we can do Sydney to Hong Kong. There we go. All right, what's this doc say? Ooh, record of international transaction. So, 1978, somewhere, Libya, Nugan Hand and World Marine. Oh. So that's World Marine. Connected to Hand. And Libya. So that connects Libya to Sydney and Washington. Over 22K. Yeah, in 1970s dollars. Let's go see what was in Hong Kong in 77, shall we? Maybe not. Oh, I guess it's not considered Australasia, right? Hong Kong is considered part of mainland China, kind of. So it'd be either East Asia or Southeast Asia. Probably Southeast Asia, I would think. Because it's like right across the harbor from Sydney, right? Hand's one of our guys, right? 385.14, I think we already got. Yep. And 449.13. That's the next one to go to. All right. Yes, it was a crown colony at the time, but it was located in Southeast Asia. Four 49.13. Here we go. Quite so, but hang on. A solicitor and a soldier. When Nugenhan began, Frank was a lawyer, and Mike was an ex-Green Beret. Nugenhan opens new branch in Chiang Mai. Okay. So if we didn't already have a Sydney-Chiang Mai connection, we do now. Mike was an ex-Green Beret, and Frank was a soldier. Interesting. Okay. We got more docos. All right, what's this one say? I fully support extending Nugenhan's responsibilities in Southeast Asia. Air America might be finished, but we still need a way to get money out of the region. Mike and Blank have already proven to be very reliable partners. It's almost certainly Ed. I'm going to go ahead and connect that to Ed anyway, even though his name isn't mentioned. Yeah, we didn't know Nugen was military, though. That one was news to me. But, or no, I guess he was just a lawyer? Is that what it said? Yeah, he was just a lawyer. Okay. All right, let's see what this one says. CIA operational review. Top secret. Air America, civil air transport. Yep. Ah, Paul Hellowell. Here we go. Provide logistical air support to anti-communist forces in Southeast Asia by transporting food, personnel, and strategic resources, which is to say opium and marijuana. All right, where was the thing about pH? Hang on. We'll find it in here. This one. This one also connects us to Air America. All right. Yeah, another one mentions Paul. You're right about that. But I'm trying to remember where. Paul, here we go. It was this one. Hang on. Yep. That was one written by PH. Oh, that one's written by MH. I didn't see one written by PH. No, the Hong Kong one is not written by PH. It's written by MH. Take a look right here. That one's Michael Hand. Oh, the deer. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. It's written by Michael Hand, not Paul Hallowell.
Well, Margaret is going to keep.
I'm assuming there's a delay.
We all know that, and we all.
Yeah.
Margaret is
Okay.
very clear she is also.
Excellent. All right. There's still more in here. Yes. This year is marked for disposal. 449.13 and 755.20. Let's go find 755.20.
You know that.
755.20. Here we go.
Wait, really?
Oh, there was somebody in. Did you see that? There was someone in that window. Then the light went out. Our buddy in the car is still there. Okay, record of international transaction, 1975. Paul Hallowell, Chiang Mai. All other details redacted. Uh. Oh, you can't put it directly together. That's funny. That's Paul Hallowell, Michael Hand, and Frank Nugent. Okay. Don't have a picture of Paul Hallowell yet, though. But this is filling up nicely. Yeah, no, I might try and arrange it in chronological order next. But hang on. So that's 755.20.
Honestly, I would never want to take it. Dear God.
I think there's only one more box to find. All right. So do you want to try and rearrange everything into chronological order and see what we can do? All right, let's see here. So I think far end of the timeline. Well, hang on. Let's move all of the news articles to one section. And then put them in chronological order, and then we'll figure out the memos after that. All right. So let's see here. Those are both. So I think.
Yeah, we didn't think y'all would vote for a decommissioning of the wharf, right?
All right. So just these news articles in chronological order start in 1975 with CIA airlines set to end flights. Air America was plagued by allegations of involvement in the heroin trade, which was also the same time as the U.S. presence in Angola.
I know that I'm in the minority on that one. But I am happy as long as they're
2 years later,
uh,
Frank Nugent and Michael Hand set up Nugent Hand Bank. They open a branch in Chiang Mai. 2 years after that, Colby gets added to the bank, and the civil war in Angola is continuing. So that has started 4 years prior, which started back in
bad man.
75. Okay, hang on.
When will you just expect that from him?
Yeah, I'm noticing that timeline too. So we don't know when in 1980 it opened the new branches. It could have happened. This could have happened before or after either of the founders ended up dead. So we see.
Yeah. I mean,
If I move this up,
I see a problem
if we assume it's in between, Nugent found dead in 1980, around the time that the Nicaraguan stuff starts happening. Then they open the new branches, which presumably is in, well, we're not sure where, Nicaragua or Cuba, something like that. And then Hand disappears. Oh, wow. Hand disappears after Hooten. So Hand and Hooten have disappeared by this point in June. Okay, to put all the 80s ones on the same line, let me move the other ones up.
I just, when was the last time we did a company-wide resource gathering trip that brought in so much that we really took a hit?
So an insider said something about there being drug money there. Okay.
But if we were in the short term, in just the weeks leading up to the trade fair, yeah,
All right, so let's start looking through memos.
um,
While we're at it, I'll move this over.
sorry, I was impressed about that. Such a cute kid.
All right, so let's see when the memos are from.
Yeah, but I think in the short
That one's from 1980.
like, if we have
We don't know when this one is. Oh, wait. This one starts in 78. This one is 75. Well, that's a receipt, but we'll hang on. I think this is the start here. And then,
we do like 1 or 2 resource trips at most in a slightly substandard ship.
so we've got, a few from 78. This one's from 75. This one's from 75. Hang on.
Yeah, I put ammo in my pocket.
78, 75, 65. This might be the earliest mention of a date we have. That one doesn't have a date. That's 78, 78, 75. I think this one's also 75. Oh no, it's 79. Hang on.
Oh, no, wait, I'm on
All right.
Well, now it's 4.
Hang on. Okay, hang on. The 65 one we've got. It's a dossier on Michael Hand's history to be delivered as requested. Earliest references from 65 Vietnam. Just talking about him being a soldier. Which we will actually connect to here. Okay. Do we have any more from 75 on the list? We got a 77. There's a 75 and a 75. All right. Go ahead and move this over to here for now. That one's 77. We don't know the date of that one. This one was 75. Okay, here we go. This one's 78, so I'm going to move it over. Well, hang on. Ugh. All right. So let's see. We had a couple of 77s, right? Here's a 77. This is 78. This one's also a 78. And then one of these other ones included dates from 78. Yeah, here we go. This one started in 78 and continued on. This one is 79, although it dates back earlier. We don't know the date on this one. I don't think we know the date on this one. This one's 78. Okay. And then this one is 1980. Man, we're really getting tied up in knots, but I'm going to go through it. Okay. So that's the 65 Vietnam part. We know that. Now, sometime around there, unclear exactly when, Air America gets mentioned as being its tool for doing opium and marijuana trade and also moving personnel through Southeast Asia. That's the Chiang Mai bit. In 1975, Paul Hallowell moved a bunch of stuff, a bank transaction in Chiang Mai. We don't know the rest of the details. There was also a meeting organized between Bernie and Ed Wilson at World Marine. This is to replace Air America. This is going to open new opportunities for the banks. This is when they start dealing with them. All right. And then also in 75, Bill Covey talks about Operation Aya feature. That's moving covert military support to Angola, probably through the guise of World Marine and NH Bank. 75, we've got flight from Angola, 10 million units, weaponry, and ammunition going from World Marine to somewhere in Angola. In 78, Wilson and Houghton meet to discuss World Marine shipments to Egypt and Libya. But somebody stopped working for them after Hong Kong. Maybe Wilson? Unclear. But Houghton was available for the next meet. I'm not sure if there was another bank mentioned. This is where Saudi Arabia starts to get featured in as well, along with Egypt and Libya. Wilson starts going to the Middle East in 78, as well as to, Houghton starts going to both Wilson and the Middle Eastern sites in 78. Okay. In 79, Colby and Hand meet for the first time to bring NH Bank in on the deal. Nugan Hand Bank got founded in 77. Or somewhere near there, it looks like. Maybe earlier? So at least 77, if not earlier. Not exactly sure. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, 77, if not earlier. Oh, wait. 73. It got founded in 73. Says so right on their little cards. I guess I could check Sydney 1973 to see if there's any files. Hang on. I don't see any, though. Nothing that early. So where did we leave off? 79. In 78, there was a transaction between someone in Libya and Nugan Hand and World Marine. Yep.
Okay, what kind of murder siege should I use on this one? No, I don't have machete.
Not sure how much help this part's been, really. Because we haven't connected anything to Nicaragua yet. Though I think the Cayman Islands branch connects it to Nicaragua.
I've never gone this far out. Alright, I'm gonna try jumping in its mouth. Whee! Nope, that's a
Certainly Sydney connects to the Cayman Islands because they were talking about opening a Cayman Islands branch.
I can't seem to find its pockets.
I was really just connecting Sydney and Washington to everything.
Becoming injured.
Okay.
Huh. I can't move. I can't seem to get close enough.
Not sure where we go from here. Only mark things we know. Well, we can start over and do that. Hang on.
Somebody hook me, please!
Alright.
I am freezing. I am becoming rapidly injured.
So in 1980, they opened several new branches,
I got
including...
frostbite from it. Where's the heater? I'm so cold.
unclear which ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Molly.
Unfortunately, there's no color coding options. But we do know Sydney opens a Saudi Arabia branch. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I didn't get the bow. I got...
The pin for the Saudi Arabia one's weirdly placed, but okay. Why is there one for Turkey? That's interesting. It's like it doesn't line up correctly.
I got a little bit of water.
And then we knew they had a branch in Chiang Mai.
Oh no. How do we... Can we get there? I'm an idiot who brought no energy.
Well, yeah, it's not clear because one is Libya and one is Egypt. Yeah, I think that's the Egypt pin. But, like, why does it go to Turkey instead of Egypt? Why is the Geneva one in Denmark? Yeah, like that's supposed to be Geneva, but it's absolutely Copenhagen. So not sure what's going on there. Yeah, I'm not sure where we haven't looked yet. Cayman Islands, I guess. What year is that? Well, hang on. We know that they opened new branches in 1980. So that might be that. Hang on. Let's look in... Is it North America or Latin America? Is there a Hallowell thing here? Let's see. Oh, there's a Colby one. 4817. Did we already get that one? We already got that one. Okay. Keep looking. No. Okay. Yeah, Chiang Mai 79. Alright, so that's Southeast Asia. No LOL listed here. Alright.
Your bag was recovered.
We saw a LOL somewhere in another card catalog that I've already looked through. And now I'm kicking myself for not making a note of it at the time.
Oh, you got the body.
IRS attention to LOL's Castle Bank. I was forced to find new intermediaries.
Molly. Yeah. Should I just make a tannery and make some basic herbs? Where is it?
Here we go. So we know it had, this NH Bank had branches in at least Chiang Mai, one assumes like Riyadh or Jeddah or somewhere like that, and Grand Cayman. I'm just going to go through Latin America in 77, 78, 79, and 80 and see if I find Hallowell's name anywhere. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Nope. Wilson in 78. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's see if we didn't get that one already. Hang on. No, not there. No Wilson in 78. Which, Wilson in 78 where? Because it doesn't seem to be in Latin America. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, there might have been one in one of the ones we saw, but we might have already gotten it. Oh, there's a LOL. Haha. 536.84. Did we already look through that one? We didn't. Why not? Let's go check that one. 536.84. $536.84. See if there's anything of note here. A key to Annex B. Uh-oh, folks. Check your corners.
Yeah, so people can like
We're on camera.
Oh. Well, I'm a vain person and I don't like being old. So actually right now the Schindler is my friend.
Carry a doorstop with you.
I'll be bored for another 1800
Just one file box in Annex B. Annex B5. Yeah. How worried should I be? OSB 913.7. I'm about to get disappeared, y'all. You hear that, right? I think that sounds like either a motor running or a projector reel. Holy crap! Miraculously didn't touch my string board. Alright. Due to ongoing scrutiny around the Nugan hand collapse, Blank has authorized the following emergency measures. Suspend cooperation with inquiries about Nugan's death. Redeploy Michael Hand as a military advisor to the Contra forces in Honduras and Nicaragua. Clear all archives of documents related to the following similar operations. Castle Bank and Trust, Mercantile Banking Trust, World Finance Corporation, Franklin National Bank, Nugan Hand Unlimited, Banco Ambrosiano, Bishop Baldwin, Rewald, Dillingham, and Wong, and the Bank of Credit and Commerce International. Yo. But Hand didn't get redeployed. He got murdered. Or was that a cover story? Oh, it might have said missing. You might be right. Hang on. Exec vanishes. Michael Hand disappeared a week after his colleague Bernie Hooton. Oh, dip. That's wild. Uh-oh, we're getting music. We're fading to black. I don't think our intern made it, y'all. Oh, that was fun. And hopefully informative. Because apparently, it's all true. So have fun Wikipedia-ing that later, kids. No time limit. That was everything you found out. Far out. That was a trip. Exploration mode will let you go back and see if you missed anything. That's kind of neat. But I think we're good. Yeah, wow. And I'm sure now I kind of want to go in and see like what people have posted on the thing in terms of like the organization of their string boards to see how everything connects neatly and, you know, with good string management. But I'll do that later. In the meantime, it's just about 7, so that was a perfect runtime. All right. So, to that end,
Yeah, it's fine. It's super cute.
remember, kids, build an opportunity but use it sparingly. Technology will always fail you. Never look back. You're never completely alone. Oh shoot, I can't remember all the other Moscow rules. Actually, let me look them up. I'm gonna say them now. Hang on. Just a moment.
No, I didn't make him anything to it. No, I didn't make him anything to attach the ears to because I ran out of resources.
One moment here.
You still have to attach the ears. You can attach ears to those.
All right. So, yeah, Artemisia, go ahead and throw your notes in. In the meantime, I'm going to deliver the Moscow rules as they were related to me. These are important rules for operating within the world of tradecraft. Number one, assume nothing. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, or you should act like it. Never go against your gut. It is your operational antenna. Do not look back. You are never completely alone. Everyone is potentially under opposition control. Go with the flow and blend in. Vary your pattern and stay within your cover. Any operation can be aborted. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Maintain a natural pace. Lull them into a sense of complacency. Build in an opportunity, but use it sparingly. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Do not harass your opposition. There is no limit to a human being's ability to rationalize the truth. Technology will always fail you. Pick your time and place for action. Keep your options open. And remember, once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, and 3 times is enemy action. All right, here we go. We're getting, speaking of enemy action, I've got another bot to report. Just a moment, please. Okay. All right, kids. So go and Google the Nugan Bank affair. All of it's been declassified now. You can find out all the details for yourself. And remember that the truth is out there. And thank you very much, Artemisia, for playing along with me. I really appreciate the help in organizing everything and finding the files that we were missing. So until next week, when actually next week I might be traveling, so I may not be able to back in time. But until next time, good night out there, whatever you are.